You do not believe. I have no knowledge of it. The Bible speaks of witches. I will not deny them. And you, woman?
I cannot believe it.
Elizabeth, you bewilder him.
I cannot think the devil may own a woman's soul, Mr. Hale, when she keeps an upright way as I am. I am a good woman, and I know it. And if you believe I may do only good work in the world, and yet be secretly bound to Satan, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
But woman, you do not believe there is witches in?
If you think that I am one, then I say there are none.
You surely do not fight against the gospel.
She believes in the gospel, every word.
Question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
She do not mean to doubt the gospel, sir. You cannot think it. This be a Christian house, sir, a Christian house.
God keep you both. Let the third child be quickly baptized and go you without fail each Sunday into the bad prayers and keep the solemn with quiet way among you, I think.
John.
Giles, what's the matter?
They took my wife and his Rebecca.
Rebecca's in the jail.
Aye, Cheever, come and take her in this wagon. We've only now come from the jail, and they'll not even let us in to see them.
They've surely gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Reverend Hale, can you not speak to the deputy governor? I'm sure he mistakes these people.
Pray calm yourself, Mr. Nurse.
My wife is the very brick and mortar of the church, Mr. Hale, and Martha Corey. There cannot be a woman closer yet to God than Martha.
How is Rebecca charged, Mr. Nurse?
For the marvelous and supernatural murder of Goody Putnam's babies? What am I to do, Mr. Hale?
Believe me, Mr. Nurse, if Rebecca Nurse be tainted, then nothing left to stop the whole green world from burning. Let you rest upon the justice of the court. The court will send her home, I know it.
You cannot mean that she will be tried in court.
Nurse, but your heart breaks and cannot flinch. These are new times, sir. There is a misty plot afoot, and some we should be criminal to cling to all respects and ancient friendships. I have seen too many frightful proofs in court. The devil is alive in Salem, and we dare not quail to follow whether the accusing finger points.
How may such a woman murder children?
Men, remember, until an hour before the devil fell, God thought him beautiful in heaven.
I never said my wife were a witch. Mr. Hale, I only said they were reading books.
Mr. Curry, exactly what complaint were made on your wife?
The bloody mongrel Walcott charged her. You see, he buy a pig of my wife 4 or 5 years ago, and the pig died soon after. So he came dancing in for his money back. So my Martha, she says to him, Wilcott, if you have the wit to feed a pig properly, you will not live to own many, she says. Now he goes to court and claims that to this day he cannot keep a pig alive for more than 4 weeks because my Martha bewitched them with her books. Good evening to you, Proctor.
Why, Mr. Cheever, good evening.
Good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Hale.
I hope you come not on business of the court.
I do, Proctor. I'm clerk of the court now, you know. It's a pity, Ezekiel, that an honest tailor might have gone to heaven, must burn in hell. You'll burn for this. Do you know it? You know yourself I must do as I'm told. You surely know that, Giles, and I'd as lief you not be sending me to hell. I like not the sound of it, I tell you. I like not the sound of it. Now believe me, Proctor, how heavy be the law, all its tone that I do carry on back tonight. I have a warrant for your wife.
You said she were not charged.
I know nothing of it. When was she charged?
I am given 16 warrants tonight, sir, and she is one.
Who charged her?
What, Abigail Williams charged her.
On what proof? What proof?
Mr. Proctor, I have little time. The court bid me search your house, but I like not to search a house. So will you hand me any poppets that your wife may keep here?
Puppets?
I never kept no poppets, not since I were a girl. I spy a poppet, Goody Proctor. This is Mary's. Why, would you please to give it to me? Has the court discovered a text in poppets now? Do you keep any others in this house?
No, not this one either till tonight. What signifies a poppet?
Why, a poppet may signify now, woman. Will you please come with me?
She will not. Fetch Mary here.
No, I am forbid to leave her from my sight.
You will leave her out of sight and out of mind. Fetch Mary, Elizabeth.
Okay, so then
What signifies a puppet, Mr. Trevor?
Why they say it may signify that she, why this,
What's there?
why, it's a needle. Herrick, it's a needle.
And what signifies a needle?
Just go hard with her, Proctor. I had my doubts, Proctor. I had my doubts, but here's calamity. You see it, sir? It is a needle.
Why? What meaning has it?
The girl, the Williams girl, Abigail Williams, sir. She sat to dinner with Reverend Paris' house tonight. Without word nor warning, she falls to the floor like a struck beast. He says and screamed that a bull would weep to hear. And he goes to save her and stuck 2 inches in her flesh of her belly needle. And demanding of her how she come to be so stabbed, she testify it were your wife's familiar spirit pushed it.
Why, she done it herself. I hope you're not taking this for proof.
'Tis hard proof. I find her a puppet, Goody Proctor said. Goody Proctor keeps. I have found it, sir. In the belly of the puppet the needle stuck. I tell you true, Proctor, I never warranted to see such proof of hell, and I bid you obstruct me not, for I...
Here now, Mary, how did this puppet come into our house?
What's puppet that, sir?
This puppet. This puppet.
Why, I think it's mine.
It is your puppet, is it not?
It is, sir.
And how did it come into this house?
Why, I made it in court and gave it to Goody Proctor tonight.
Now, sir, do you have it?
Mary Warren, a needle has been found inside this puppet.
Why, I meant no harm by it, sir.
You stuck that needle in yourself?
I believe I did, sir.
What say you now?
Child, you are certain this be your natural memory. May it be perhaps that someone conjure you even now to say this?
Conjures me? Why, no, sir. I am entirely myself, I think. Let you ask Susanna Wilcott. She saw me sewing it in court. Ask Abby. Abby sat behind me when I made it.
Bid him be gone. Your mind is surely settled now. Bid him out, Mr. Hale.
What signifies a needle?
Mary, you charge a cold and cruel murder on Abigail.
Murder? I charge no.
Abigail was stabbed tonight. A needle were found stuck into her belly.
And charges me?
Aye.
Why? This girl is murder. She must be ripped out of the world. You've heard that, sir? Ripped out of the world. Herrick, you heard it.
Out with you.
You dare not touch the warrant. You ripped the deputy governor's warrant, man.
Okay.
Damn the deputy governor. Out of my house.
Now, Proctor,
Get you gone with them. You are a broken minister.
is innocent the court?
If she is innocent, why do you never want her Paris be innocent? Or Abigail? Is the accuser always holy now? Were they born this morning as clean as God's fingers? I'll tell you what's walking Salem. Vengeance is walking Salem. We are what we always were in Salem, but now the little crazy children are dangling the keys of the kingdom, and common vengeance writes the law. This warrants vengeance. I'll not give my wife to vengeance.
I'll go, John.
You will not go.
I have 9 men outside. You cannot keep her. The law binds me. John, I cannot budge.
Will you see her taken?
Proctor, the court is just...
Pontius Pilate, God will not let you wash your hands of this.
John, I think I must go with them. Mary, there is enough bread for the morning. You will bake in the afternoon. Help Mr. Proctor as you were his daughter. You owe him that much and more. When the children wake, speak nothing of witchcraft. It will frighten them.
I will bring you home. I will bring you soon.
Oh, John, bring me soon.
I will fall like an ocean on that court. Fear nothing, Elizabeth.
I will fear nothing. Tell the children I have gone to visit someone sick.
Wait.
Herrick, don't chain her. Damn you, man, you will not chain her. Off with them, I'll not have it. I will not have her chained.
And yet, silent minister, it is a fraud. You know it is a fraud. What keeps you, man?
I'll pay you, Herrick. I will surely pay you.
In God's name, John, I cannot help myself. I must chain them all. Now let you keep inside the house till I'm gone.
Mr. Proctor.
Out of my sight.
Cherry, Proctor, Cherry, what I have heard in her favor, I will not fear to testify in court. God help me, I cannot judge her guilty or innocence. I know not. Only this, consider the world goes mad, and I profit nothing. You should lay the cause on the vengeance of a little girl.
You are a coward. Though you be ordained in God's own tears, you are a coward now.
Proctor, I cannot think God be provoked so greatly by such a petty cause. The jails are packed. Our greatest judge sit in Salem now in hanging promise. Man, we must look to cause proportionate where there's murder done, perhaps it never brought to light abomination, some secret blast that sinks to heavens. Think on cause, man, and let you help me to discover it, for there's your way, believe it. There is your only way when such confusion strikes upon the world. Let you counsel among yourselves. Think on your village and what may have drawn from heaven such thunderous wrath upon you all. I shall pray God upon up our eyes.
I never heard such a murder done in Salem.
Leave me, Francis. Leave me. John, tell me, are we lost? Go home now, Giles. We'll speak on it tomorrow. Let you think on it. We'll come early, eh? All right. Go now, Giles. Good night, then.
Mr. Proctor, very likely they'll let her come home once they're given proper evidence.
You're coming to the court with me, Mary.
I
You
cannot
will
charge,
tell it in the court.
I cannot charge murder on Abigail.
You will tell the court how that poppet came here and who stuck the needle in.
She'll kill me for saying that. Abigail charged luxury on you, Mr. Proctor.
She's told you.
I have known it, sir. She'll ruin you with it. I know she will.
Good. Then your saintliness is done with. We will slide together into our pit. You will tell the court what you know.
I cannot. They'll turn on me.
My wife will never die for me. I will bring your guts to your mouth, and goodness will not die for me.
I cannot do it. I cannot.
Make your peace with it. Now hell and all of heaven will grapple on our backs, and all our old pretenses ripped away. Make your peace. Peace. It is only a providence and no great change. We are only what we